Hey Capricorn, this is your reading for the rest of the year. This will take you from today through New Year's of 2020. I picked one card for each month remaining, so we have one for July, which is the Five of Wands. August card is the Two of Swords. September is the Four of Swords. October is the Ten of Pentacles. November is the Seven of Pentacles. And December is the Seven of Swords. I also pulled two clarifiers for each month, so we have a complete picture here. So looking at July, it seems like there's some sort of a conflict either about to happen or that has happened, and it's regarding two people. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say two men, because we have the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So there might be two men in your life. Of course, you could always flip the energies and it could be a female. But generally speaking, the King of Pentacles is somebody who's really good with money and good in business. I think of this as the King Midas man, where everything you touch turns to gold. And then the King of Swords is somebody who is very honest, very logical. He always makes decisions with his head and not his heart. He could be somebody who doesn't really display a lot of emotion, but he's very intelligent, and he's also somebody who doesn't deal with a lot of bull. He'll just cut people out of his life without a second thought. So if those people are ringing any bells for you, that might be what's coming up for you in July. So the King of Pentacles can represent all of the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And the King of Swords can also represent the air signs, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Sorry, I had to plug my microphone in. So yeah, just expect there to be some sort of a discord with these two people in your life. It could be two people fighting over you. You know, maybe you have a couple of people in your life that you're considering for a life partner. It could be two men in your family. It could be two co-workers or even two friends. So however that resonates with you, there will be some sort of an issue in July. I see this kind of carrying over into August also, because you got the Two of Swords. This picture usually just has the woman holding the two swords over her heart, but this is from the After Tarot, so we see two men that are actually having a sword fight. And I'm thinking, because we had these two men here, we've got the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, maybe it is still carrying over from July, and these two people are vying for your affection, possibly, because the clarifier for that was the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is all about a new beginning in love, or a renewed love, and you could see that the love is just overflowing with this cup, and somebody is trying to extend you this new beginning in love. The problem is with the Two of Swords is that you don't have all the facts that you need to make up your decision. Or to make up your mind. This is the decision card, and it's kind of like you're in just waiting mode, because you can't really make a decision until you do get all the facts. But the problem is you also got the clarifier of the moon, and the moon is all about hidden things. So I don't know if one or both of these men are hiding something purposely from you, or if it's just the fact that you don't have all the information that you need because you have to do a little digging for it with the moon card. Then in September, I see you taking some sort of a break with the Four of Swords. This is kind of like a timeout card, or it could be just you saying, hey, I can't really make this decision, so I'm just going to abstain from spending time with both of you. Or, you know, if you're called to help resolve a situation between these two that are fighting, You might just be saying, I'm not going to get in the middle of it. I'm not going to be a part of this at all. I'm just going to take a step out. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to kind of hide out by myself for a little bit. And then we have another waiting card, which is the Three of Wands. I think of this card as the waiting for your ships to come in card. This is kind of where you've set your intention for something, you've put it out to the universe, or you've been working hard for something or just trying to manifest it, and now you've done all that you could do and you're just waiting for it to actually come to you. So with these two cards of waiting, I think September is going to be kind of not really an active month or an action-oriented month for you. It's just going to be a time for you to take a break and just, like I said, be in waiting mode. The other clarifier we got for this was the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is the card of moving on to calmer waters. So you may decide with all this fighting that's been going on that you'd rather just, ride away from everybody's BS and just go be on your own, where you don't have to be pulled into anybody else's drama. Kind of like not my circus, not my monkeys card is the way that I think about this. And so I think that September is going to be maybe a solitary month for you, but it's going to be a month for you to kind of recharge and do a little bit of self-care even. I just see you taking a break from all the stress of everything, because these are all cards of peace. There's no conflict or issue going on in September like there is in July and August. So you've got that to look forward to. Then in October, we have a really great card. I always love to see the Ten of Pentacles. This is a card of financial abundance. It's one version of a happy family card where everybody's feeling like they have everything that they need. Everybody's financially taken care of. Everybody's feeling emotionally fulfilled. There's no lack in this card. So maybe whatever you have been trying to manifest is going to come to fruition in October. This can also indicate that you might be getting some sort of a payout, like an inheritance or something like that. The card that clarified that was the Three of Pentacles. This is the card of partnerships, collaboration, working together on something. It could be, if this is involving work, that you're getting some sort of a bonus for a project that you've been working really hard for. And I do see some sort of completion with the World card. The Ten of Pentacles and the World card are both cards of completion or an ending of a cycle. So you might be wrapping up some sort of a work project or financial project that you've been toiling away at, and it's really going to have a good payout for you. But either way, I see it's like the end of the road for this, so you'll probably be starting something new soon after October. In November, we have the Seven of Pentacles card. This is a card usually also about waiting, but in this particular deck, which is the After Tarot, this person has selected his pentacle and cut it off the vine, and now he's about to walk away with it. So I see you making a choice about something. He's definitely chosen the pentacle that he wanted. Maybe it was the one that was ripe or, finally ready to be picked. But we also got another choice card clarifying that, which was the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is all about having a lot of choices and needing to make a decision. In this particular card, which is the Before Tarot, it's almost like this person's overwhelmed with so many possibilities. Are you one of those people who don't like to have so many things to choose from, and that you'd rather just maybe have two things to pick from? Because that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this person, is he's just so overwhelmed. He's like, I don't even know which one to pick. I don't even want to look at the options because it's just making my head swim. And it's just too much. It's like almost like feeling of being overburdened. So maybe you're just going to pick one at random. Maybe it's a case of that you have so many choices and that they're all good, so that you're just going to say, okay, well, since I don't know which one is going to be the best one, I'm just going to pick, randomly. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. So I don't know what offer is coming your way. It could be an offer of love with Seven of Cups, or it could be a financial situation with the Pentacles. But there's also the King of Wands involved, because he clarified this as well. And the King of Wands is usually somebody who is very good in business. He's a leader. He's a doer. He's a man of action. He makes stuff happen. So it could be that is what your choice is, or one of the choices that you have is this person who embodies this passionate, creative, can-do attitude. Or it could be that you're stepping into that power yourself. So then in December, we have the Seven of Swords. I think that December is a month that you're really going to have to look out for. Because in this particular card, which is the After Tarot, you can see this person is about to step into a trap. So this is the card of either plotting, planning, and strategizing, or it can be the liar, cheater, thief card. However this would apply to you in December, just be on the lookout, because it looks like you're about to get caught doing something that you shouldn't have been doing, or you did not look for a certain loophole in whatever the situation is, and because you didn't look for the loophole, somebody's going to take advantage of that, and you're going to be the one who pays the price for it. Because the next card that you got clarifying that was the Tower. And I see this in this scenario because we also got the Five of Pentacles, that this is not going to be a good thing. This is the card of kind of everything falling to the ground. It's things that have not been built on a steady foundation are suddenly rocked. And you can see that people are just ejected from this tower. The tower's on fire. It's like everything is going crazy. So I think that it's really important for you to not get caught or not overlook something that you should be being very careful to look for. If it's something like a contract and there's a loophole where somebody can get out of it or get the advantage over you in some way, I just don't think it would be very good. Because with the Five of Pentacles, it almost seems to me like, I'm not making a bad prediction. Basically, I'm just saying, please be careful, because this is kind of like, this is a card of being out in the cold, but in this scenario, it almost looks like either losing a job or losing your home. Something very serious that can be negatively impacting you and causing your world to crumble quite rapidly as a result of whatever this Seven of Swords situation is. I don't like to predict doom and gloom, and I'm not trying to do that, but I also don't sugarcoat the cards that come out. So I'm just telling you that out of this whole next 6 months, everything's looking okay except for December. So if I could tell you to just be very careful in the month of December for whatever might be occurring, where you're trying to be very good about planning something, make sure that you've crossed all your T's, dotted all your I's, make sure that nothing is open to interpretation or left to chance, because the results could be really bad if you are not very careful about that. So hopefully forewarned means forearmed in this situation. So, all right. Well, stay tuned. I'm going to have some more readings for you, and I appreciate you watching.